RSL fans, good evening and welcome to sunny Southern California in the StubHub Center tonight, where expansion brethren Real Salt Lake and Chivas USA renew their rivalry. Advantage starting lineup tonight for Jeff Cassar, back to the traditional 4-4-2 with a lot of speed up top.
Yeah, and two big changes with Tony Beltran suspended because of that red card against Portland. Chris Wingert comes over to the right back. Abdoulaye Mansali gets to start at left back. 0 changes coming off the 1-1 draw at home against the LA Galaxy. Carlos Bocanegra, Bobby Burling, the central part of the defense. Pelletier will sit deep. Rivero on one side, Rosales on the other. Eric Avila will have the freedom to roam underneath Barrera and Torres.
Talking to some of the guys over the last couple of weeks, the break came at a good time, allowed them to kind of recharge their batteries, get themselves focused again.
Well, it's an opportunity both mentally and physically. Just recharge, just like you say.
And there's a takedown. And Kevin Stott says, play on. Center circle, Mulholland, he's going to be shown a straight red. Mulholland is booked with a straight red from Stott, and RSL is going to be a man down here for the remaining 82 minutes of this match. Oh, goodness. I saw a yellow coming, Dunny, but I didn't see the straight red. Kevin Stott didn't hesitate to go to the front pocket.
Well, Kevin Stott, in 250 games in Major League Soccer, has only handed out 60 red cards. He does not go to the red card that often. The challenge comes through, the bottom of the studs are up. It's absolutely correct. It's a red card. In the run of play, it looked as if in that tackle when it finished, that Kevin Stott would have the opportunity to pull out the straight red.
Oh, yeah.
And when you raise the boot, it's a straight leg, and the studs are exposed. You allow the referee to make a decision. And under the watchful eye right there of Kevin Stott, he thinks about going to the yellow and then immediately goes to the right pocket where the red is.
At Rio Tinto Kennecott, they produce elements that are essential for modern life while implementing solutions to help with Utah's air quality problem. Take a closer look at the actions they've taken to reduce emissions at RioTintoKennecott.com. Bad giveaway up top. Left-footed drive, just high that time from Barrera. The Argentine testing Jeff Attinella, and a goal kick coming.
You're starting to see glimpses of the competitive nature of Chivas USA, and the turnover leads to an opportunity, but Barrera cannot keep his shot on.
Barrera chases it down. Wingert there to mark. Avila. Right-footed ball wide. Rosales clips it out. Toya. Shot. Oh, it skimmed the top netting. And a goal kick coming for Attinella. Second time tonight, the former RSL man's had a good look.
Eric Avila, just a floated ball, and it's a hopeful ball looking for Mauro Rosales. And that's such a clean settle for Mauro Rosales. Watch the way he settles it down. Ball's on the deck. Danny Toya strikes it well with his left foot, just up and over the crossbar.
Come first. 31st minute in Southern California tonight.
No, I am incredibly impressed with the decision-making of Real Salt Lake in possession.
Plata in, Plata shot! Oh, and a touch from behind that time. Avila just got to Plata. It will be a corner kick.
Yeah, and this is an interesting call from the referee, Kevin Stahl. Because I think this is one of those interesting situations. Watch the bump from Avila. He plays the man, he does not play the ball. There's an opportunity to point to the spot, and instead, Kevin Stott gives the corner kick.
Well, with that being said, RSL has held its own now for the better part of 25 minutes down a man. Fresh legs coming off the World Cup break, and RSL looks it right now. Bad decision there by Finley. Blockhead ahead. Left-footed ball bending. Trying to find Torres, who finds the back of the net. 10th time this season, and Chivas leads it in the 35th, 1-0. What a cross, and what a finish by Torres.
We talked about keeping an eye on Cubo Torres at all times. His movement, his finishing. You can't give him time, you can't give him space. That is just an absolute cracker of a goal. What an unbelievable take. As that comes over the left shoulder of Chris Schuler. First time out of the air. Ultimate skill check right there from Cubo Torres. 3 minutes he's played tonight. So both Sturzer and Sebastian Velasquez, great opportunity to impact this game in a highly positive way.
Rosales in, shot over the top. Didn't miss by much on a beautiful backside run by the Argentine Rosales.
Chivas USA throwing away chances to close the door on Real Salt Lake. Mau Rosales brings it down perfectly.
Here's trouble. Barrera. Borchers committed. Barrera in. Top of the box. Barrera across. And what a kick save by Chris Schuler. Torres was lurking on the back post. Alice and Chivas. 70th minute. Rosales in. Top of the 6. Burling trying to get a touch to it. Can't. Kept alive. In the box. Header right to Antonella. At 5'2", takes down the 6'3" Burling. Torres, he'll get there before Borchers. In shot and wide, Alvarez! Had the whole goal and fired it wide. Quick restart, Real Salt Lake.
Once again, Cubo Torres gets on the end of it, and Chivas USA, all they have to do is capitalize. Carlos Alvarez in behind, no pressure whatsoever. It's just about pushing that ball to the far post, finding the side net. As long as Chivas USA does not get that second goal.
Sturzer, Schuler, pokes it wide, and now Chivas with numbers. That may do it. It does. There's the whistle. Kevin Stott blows it and tells us 90 minutes of soccer have been played here tonight.